So far we have discussed about how to create JSON data from the above, from the scratch basically, okay, using the builder object, right? Then it is not sufficient for the big objects. So we have just used the transformation. Basically, it will just convert your ABAP object to the JSON data. Okay. Now let's do the reverse one. What if we have the JSON data and we would like to read this JSON data and convert to our above objects? Right, if we want to process, like once we receive the data in the JSON, definitely we need to convert to the above structures or tables to process the data from what we received, right? So this is really very helpful. So that is what we are going to talk about in this video. Okay, okay, let's get started. So for demo purpose, I'm just going to keep the same the logic that we were using. So this is the output, which basically which gives basically ABAP to JSON conversion, right? Right, and what we are looking for is JSON to ABAP conversion. So to have the JSON data in the string, we already have this data, right? We already prepared this, and our final data will be in the output. Let's quickly run this and see the final output. Let's clear this one more time. Cool. So this is our ABAP to JSON conversion, and this is in the JSON format, basically a string that we just displayed it in the console, right? Now I want this JSON string data to back to the ABAP. Typically, it's going to be your table, like table of records, right? So that is what I would like to display. So let's start with this. So if I want to, my target object type is it's ABAP, okay, and my input will be this output string, okay. Fine. So in order to convert this, I really need again a similar kind of a ABAP object where I need to display my data. So to do this, I just copy the same data type declared the top. So I will again declare it here, okay, but with the name like just changing it to adding it to 1. So here employee is 1, and here is 1. So right now it's the same data, but the type is different, and I'm just going to declare the type for data type also for like this. Okay, so this is my data. Okay, and I think I don't need this anymore, and I need a final data is fine. Yeah, just 1. Okay, this is our final output ABAP structure, which needs to be converted from JSON data. This is our JSON data. Okay, clear? Right, and this is going to be fun, right? Yeah, let's format it. Yeah. Okay, perfect, cool. And we prepare the data, okay, and we have the types, and we have just prepared the data for our output structure. Okay, so now we just convert it simply using the same library, not a big thing. So you have to use the same XCO library, right? And here it's a data object where you have to call the from ABAP. When we convert from the ABAP to JSON, you have to from ABAP method, but here from string, because the output it's a string, right? It's a string which contains the JSON values. So I'm going to give the input as a string, and I'm just going to provide the JSON string variable. Okay, then once it is done, okay, so we can just simply write to our final structures. Before that, I just want to apply the transformation. How we apply the transformation here? We have to apply the transformation here as well, because you could see here the type is with this first name as a camel case, right? But what we define here is with the underscore separation, right, for the each fields. So you have to just tell the XCO library saying that you have to do a transformation here as well, okay, for, and this is going to be a table type for this value. Just you have to use the transformation XCO underscore CQ JSON transformation. Now the final will be the underscore, right, from camel case. So camel case to underscore, right? This is what we are going to change it. Okay, so this is done, and this is prepared, and yeah, fine. Yeah. Now finally we are going to do write to our ABAP structure basically. Okay, this is what function we have to use it. So if you see here, we have to pass again the reference of the data. So you have to use the reference of your final data. So this is having this. Cool, simple. So source code format. Let's activate this. So your final data will be in this structure, right? In the structure it has the employee data, and this employee data will contain list of these records, okay, which will be converted from our input to JSON data, right? So let's display this. Sorry, it's going to be the out right of ls underscore yes. You can directly display the display the internal table, or you can just I'm just displaying all the data format. So I will just use this to differentiate the outputs. Okay, this is JSON to ABAP conversion. To ABAP conversion. Spelling is wrong. Yes. Okay, let's execute this. Nice. I will just clear this now. Let's execute freshly. Okay. So you will be having here ABAP to JSON conversion. We have the string JSON data. Then JSON to ABAP conversion, you will be having the employee data as a structure. In this structure, you will have this tables, right? A JSON tables, right? It's my table, salary is my. Okay. So it looks good, but what is the issue is you will be having this true or false is not a ABAP Boolean type. ABAP Boolean is basically what is that X or maybe a space. So these are the two binary values which refers the ABAP Boolean. But here we are just retrieving this as a true false. This is a little this again will be an issue if you are you're accessing this internal table, and if you want to process this married the column, then again it will be some issue. We will be facing some issue, right? So what I need to convert is married as a pure ABAP Boolean data type. Okay, so I'll clear this. So for this, we were using XST Boolean. Okay, so this I'm going to change it to the ABAP bool. Okay, so if I do the ABAP bool, okay, the XCO library won't know that. Okay, this is ABAP bool, but ABAP bool type, but how the conversion will get failed. Okay, the transformation will get failed. Okay, so just see this. I'll just execute it. So there is no output. I think it is dumping somewhere. So no, so it's not showing. Maybe I can show you the dump while in the debugging. I will make a breakpoint here. In some cases, your breakpoint will not get triggered. So in that case, you have to use the refresh breakpoint activation. So once it is refreshed, just try executing again. Now it should get trigger. Okay. So till now it's fine, and you could see the output, right? And this output will be your JSON data, right? It's nothing right? So this is your JSON data, right? And if I try to execute the statements, you could see there is a above runtime error, convert data loss. Okay, if we open this runtime error, okay, so it says the issue with the two ABAP. Okay, there is some deserialization error because we are just serialization is nothing but when you are converting ABAP to JSON, it's called serialization, and when you are converting JSON to ABAP, it's called deserialization. So while deserialization, some error happened, and it so it shows it clearly from there. Okay, fine. It has not mentioned that much. Yeah, value true was allocated in the field, which is not long enough. Okay, what does this mean is, so the true, the what we declared, okay, this true is a 4-character letter. Okay, true is a 4-character letter. So what we declared is a above bool, which is specifically a single character letter, right? Character type of 1. Above bool, we know that it's character X or space, right? So okay, it's not loading, fine, yeah, but that's what while serialization, the data loss is happening. That is what it's doing the runtime error. Okay. So to avoid this, we tell the XCO library, you have to just, if any Boolean values are there, you just convert JSON Boolean data type to our ABAP Boolean type. So to telling this transformation, you have to add another transformation in this table. Okay. So I'm going to add another transformation here. So JSON. So again transformation, right? And here there is something called Boolean to ABAP bool, which means Boolean is in the JSON, and the JSON we are converting to the ABAP bool. ABAP bool belongs to the ABAP, right? So that's it. So once we made this, okay, it should work out of the box. So the framework will take care of the conversion. Okay. So let's try it now. Okay, I made a breakpoint. Find that I will show it in the debugging itself. So I will just execute this. See, now you could see it came to the line number 62, which means it's just return the data here. If you check this ls underscore m 1, just expand this, expand the employee data, you have the 5 records clearly, and if you check the data type for the boolean, see, it converted to the ABAP boolean. So we should see the space for the ABAP false. Let's check the second record. Yeah, so it simply it works fine, right? Just close this, and I just console, I clear it and I show it fully. Close the debugging. Okay, now I remove the breakpoint, do the right click, run as ABAP console. Yeah, see now, this was there as a boolean type or JSON boolean type. This boolean type will be converted to ABAP, so it got converted to us our ABAP boolean type, which is basically X and space. Okay, so these are the small things we could miss out while we developing this. Developing some API integrations in our ABAP. So I just want to highlight this clearly so that you won't have this mistake in your code. Okay. So that's it about this JSON XCO libraries. So if you have some questions, just let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.